poor truck. Awful oil leak. That's why we're not running it right now. We gotta try to figure out what that oil leak is and get that taken care of. Another quick install here on the nasty rig tonight. Well, I guess today, this midday, get that done. We did not yet, but we are gonna talk to ARP regarding the head studs. But most guys are saying you can do them one by one. As long as you have the proper rocker pedestals and everything's correct, you can do that. But we might not do that right now. We want to make sure we call ARP first before we jump the gun and do something wrong, and then make sure that's good. And also the valve springs, we did order a tool to, I think it's like an air nozzle you hook up to the injectors or something like that. Or in that area, maybe you take out the injector and you thread this in to where the injector is supposed to go to create some kind of air pressure in there so the valve pin or spring or whatever doesn't fall through. Or I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. What is up, Loud Proud crowd? I hope you guys are doing absolutely awesome today. So let me just first say, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to try to do a couple little installs today, just some delivery valve stuff maybe, reveal the wheels and tires for Nasty Red. Those should be here within another hour, and they just called me and they confirmed that they will be here. Let me just give you guys a quick little rundown here. By the way, if you guys are wondering, diesel auto power, diesel auto power, diesel auto power, yeah, I know. You know what, shoot, eat my lanyard, diesel auto power. If you guys have not yet done so, check them out, dieselautopower.com, link in description. Go to their website, see what they have for you. If you guys go to the website and maybe you don't find exactly what you want, they did say that their website is still under development, so don't go to their website and be like, oh, well, they don't have this, this, and this, and they say they're a diesel website. If you don't see something you need, give them a call. They have a lot of stuff that's not even up there yet, but they're just working and working and working, trying to get it done and get it put up there for you guys. It's still in the developing process, but if you guys do not see what you need online, at least give them a call and see. Maybe they still have it, it's just not posted up yet. They can still get you worked out that way and get you guys taken care of. But anyways, dieselautopower.com. Let me get to the ATV topic, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's kind of a truck channel. We're gonna get to that real quick. But ATV topic, I went to the ATV dealer this morning. Great place, great dealership, very friendly. I mean, they got worship music praising in the background. I mean, it's just a really good atmosphere. It's a great place. But it's the people on the other end of the phone when it comes to trying to get you approved for loans and stuff like that. It's just so frustrating, it's like you're trying to get approved for stuff and nobody wants to work with me, obviously, because according to stats, you're an 18-year-old kid, they're not responsible, they don't take care, they don't make their payments, whatever. I get it. The demographic, the technical demographic of an 18-year-old kid. Plays video games, doesn't make payments, doesn't work, doesn't have money, whatever. And so nobody's wanting to get me approved for anything. Let's just sum it up. Trying to get approved for stuff as an 18-year-old, it doesn't matter if you're doing really good financially. Places don't want to work with you and you have a good credit score, and money in your accounts doesn't mean anything to them. Equity in owning things like your trucks, your this and that, like collateral, doesn't mean a lick to them. It's all about that number, that credit score number. So it's a really screwed up system. You know what? I'm gonna get that ATV regardless. I didn't want to spend the money on one to pay it in full, just because from a business perspective, and most people don't learn this until they learn it the hard way, but from a business perspective, it would make more sense for me to make payments, even though there's some people like, oh, be macho man, pay in full, and have it financed out for 60 months, even if I'm gonna pay it off, half a year from now and just in full anyways. But in the meantime, keep that money on hand, and I'd rather keep the money on hand so I can turn that $7,000 into $70,000 versus throw it all down the drain and I don't have the money to reinvest, and it's just sitting there in a four-wheeler sitting on 4 tires, and it's like, it doesn't do me any good right there, if I just spend it all at once. Trying to go through it the smartest way possible, look out for myself as I'm going, as I'm still building things up and I'm still progressing through this stuff. It's a mucky system, but I'm gonna try to work it out. I'm gonna try to get it taken care of so that I can get the ATV for you guys to get content on, and then also so I can still try to do a giveaway with it in about 6 months from now. So I'm gonna try to work that stuff out. Don't think that I'm not working on this stuff on my end. I am busting my butt all day long trying to get this stuff done. So hopefully you guys are doing absolutely awesome today. We are going to be tripping over a grid heater right down there. No, but we are going to be hopefully installing delivery valves on the Nasty Red 12 valve. Okay, boys and girls, so I just got the first delivery valve taken out, and it was actually a fairly easy process. As you can imagine, this isn't too difficult. However, I had no idea how to do this based off of what I could find on the internet. I literally found nothing to help me out, so I just kind of said, you know what, we're just going to do this. Let me show you the steps. So if you're looking to do these in your truck, you guys have a video you can go back to if you get some yourself and you're looking to do this and you want a step-by-step. I'm going to show you, not in a long, lengthy step-by-step, but like a real quick, short step-by-step on how I did it. What I did, which I don't know if they recommend, but I played it safe, and this is the only way I could do it. I took the air impact, I think this is a quarter inch or a half inch, quarter inch drive, maybe half inch drive, I don't know. But I took this and I put it on setting number 1, which is the lowest setting, so there's not an extreme crazy amount of torque on it. I put it on the lowest setting, number 1, and I just tapped the trigger real lightly, just a little bop bop, and it wasn't twisting at all. It was just kind of like shaking the you know, this arm right here, this drive, you know, whatever, and it wasn't doing anything. Put it on setting 2, and then just slowly turned it a little bit, and then just broke it loose. And then I just, as soon as I saw it start to break loose, I took the ratchet and I took it out the rest of the way. Now, the reason I would say the lowest setting is I don't want you guys to just put it on the high setting and just like torque the crap out of that or mess something up. But I did it on setting 2 on my impact. That's going to be different. That could be different according to your impact and your tools. But I did it on setting 2, so it just barely broke it loose, and I just took it off and did it by hand. And when you torque it back down, do not use an impact when you're torquing it back down. Just a good rule of thumb, don't do that. Just to break it loose for the first time in 25 years, it was kind of helpful. So anyways, I'm just going to show you what I did. So I took that out, and basically this is what you're going to find here. Here's your delivery valve. Obviously put the socket around this top portion, you take it out, and when you take this out, you're going to have this spring come out with it. And now this spring with this little tiny, I don't know, let's just call this little fitting, whatever you want to call this. It's got a hole through it for, I'm guessing, for fuel to flow through or around or however that works, with a small itty bitty washer up here as well. That was sitting inside the spring with the head of that little, let's just call it a little bolt or fuel fitting, whatever you want to call this. I don't really care. But that was sitting with the head of this up in there, like so. And then this spring sat around the beveled out top of this. This is your factory delivery valve. This was just sitting with the spring cradled onto it like that. Okay? And then it gets that spring action going like so. So that's how that was set up in there. So when you take this out, be careful you don't drop that spring down in there in the engine compartment somewhere. So I just took that out carefully, and then I took needle nose pliers down, because this is down in that little hole over here. Let me kind of show you. I'll show you how to do this first. But then I just kind of did that, and I pulled this pin out at the top like that. I just pulled that pin out, and then I put my needle nose pliers directly down in the center of that, and then kind of like separated them with my hands like this, like I was pulling them apart, just to kind of create some tension. Then I pulled the delivery valve out. So just remember the order you took everything out, because you're just going to reverse it when you put everything back in. Now let me show you where I'm talking about here, in case you guys, I mean, it's pretty easy to figure out, but just in case, you know, somebody needs some more assistance. Right there is where I took that out of. You can actually see some diesel fuel down in there. So that's how I did that. Now I would suggest doing one at a time, and that's just so that you make sure you're not dropping debris in and out from doing other ones and carrying these, you know, flaky paint and crap over top of all the open delivery valves. I wouldn't suggest doing that. You get a bunch of crap down in your fuel system. But after that, all we're going to do to reinstall this is basically just reverse your steps. The only difference is, instead of taking your factory delivery valve and putting it back in, which is this little guy right here, you're going to take your new one. Now hold these side by side. There's the difference, side by side. Then you look at them up top. The factory one is a lot bigger, okay? This one's a little bit narrower up around the body of it, but it's got a more beveled out bottom on it. So I don't know, you know, exactly all the benefits of this, 100%, but if you guys are looking to get a set of these, you guys want to see the more fine details on it, or maybe you just want to know for yourself, call up Diesel Auto Power, get yourself a set, call them, ask them, is this necessary for your truck and your application? Let them know what your goals are with your truck, what you're looking for. They will steer you guys in the right direction. We're gonna get these all swapped out and reinstalled. Well, everybody, I just got the delivery valves installed on the truck. Now, guys, one thing real quick. If you guys are looking for delivery valves for your truck, I will leave a link to Diesel Auto Power's website down in the description below. If you're not exactly sure which set to get, give them a call. They will gladly help you out. But anyways, let's get into just kind of giving you a real short rundown on what I did. Now, there's a variety of different ways you can do this. You can try to manhandle it and bear it down by just using a socket and maybe a breaker bar, small breaker bar. I found that it was easiest to take the impact, put it on a very low setting to where it could barely break that loose, because it just didn't give it all the torque that it has, you know, the capability of putting out, and just starts to break it loose and then take it off immediately, and then just undo it by hand, just so you don't strip any threads, you don't mess anything up, torque anything out too much, but just enough to break that loose and then do it by hand, pretty much hand power with the ratchet. I took those out, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take out the stock delivery valves. Like I said, I use a needle nose plier. Take those out, set them out in a bag. You have them sitting over there, and then swap out the new one. Don't forget to take off your old O-ring and then put your new O-ring on at the base of this unit right here. That will definitely be bad if you double up O-rings and you don't get a proper seat on those. So fairly easy job. Didn't require too much time. I was probably out here 30 minutes doing that, which of course, you know, some people, you know, they get kind of like, oh, dude, it takes you forever. It takes time. And you're right. It takes time. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. Being experienced will definitely speed up the process. But no matter what, it just takes time. Things take time. So I'm just going to cover those back up so we don't drop any water in there or drop any chunks of anything in there. Keep those sealed off for now. However, guys, we have something big sitting in the back of my truck right now, and in the process of doing the delivery valves, I actually happened to step aside and get the new shoes for the Nasty Red. In just a moment here, and probably 15-20 seconds, there's going to be a little montage of the new wheels and tires. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. These are the new shoes for the Nasty Red. And I was just texting my dad a second ago and I said, you know what? I think we should test these out on the first gen while we have them, before we actually officially have them mounted on to the Nasty Red. Not that you can't just swap them out very easily, but I just like, the first gen could clear them right now, I can almost guarantee you, due to already having 35s on it. And the first gen obviously has some kind of lift. You can't have the truck sitting on tires like that without some kind of lift put in place. I don't know if it's anything real big or not, but it's obviously got something done already. But these, I do believe these are 33s. So these are Pro Comp Extreme 2s. Good aggressive tire. And the reason we went with these, everybody has a preference, whether it's Toyo, Nitto, you know, Pro Comp, Mickey Thompson. Like, there's all different options and all different, you know, opinions out there, but these were one of the highest rated tires when it comes to weight per tire that they were able to handle under load. These were up there in the rankings in there, so that's what we went with. But these ones were just the better bang for the buck when it comes to what we're going to use it for, which 20 by 12 Fuel Mavericks with the two-tone on them. I believe you can get them either all chrome, all black, but with the little milled accents. So good looking wheel setup. And if you guys want to get these wheels and tires, they're not on Diesel Auto Power's website, but they do sell fuel items, I do believe, and I believe they sell the Pro Comp stuff as well. So if you guys are into wheels and tires, it might not be on their website. Like I said, their website's under construction and stuff, and they're working their butts off trying to get everything up there. But definitely go and check them out, dieselautopower.com. Call them up if you are not finding what you need online. Give them a call and just see if they have it, and it's just not posted up yet. Good looking setup, you know what I mean? For a farm truck, it's gonna be a classy looking farm truck. We do have a flatbed coming this weekend. Okay, that's gonna be mounted on. Next week, I think we're going to be officially getting the truck leveled out and then getting these slapped on there. So yeah, just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff happening. We got some stuff on the way in still for the Nasty Red to continue. Like I said, I just did finish up the delivery valves. A lot of stuff to get taken care of yet before the end of the week. So anyways, guys, that is probably going to put a wrap on this video. I know it was just kind of, I don't even know, because until I edit these videos, it's kind of hard to tell the length of the video, how it ended up, if it came across the right way. Like, it's just hard to say until I edit it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments. Do you guys like the new Fuel Mavericks for the Nasty Red? Leave your comments down below. I think they're gonna look flippin' sick. If you guys wanna get yourself a set of delivery valves or fuel wheels, Pro Comp tires, that type of stuff, call up Diesel Auto Power or go to their website and see if they have it on there. If it's not on there, give them a call. I'm sure they will be more than happy to get you what you need. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy that, smash that like button, drop those comments down below, subscribe if you're new, join the team, join the family, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5, but I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.